So I went to Builders Warehouse to check out their appliances because I've been to Leroy Merlin, and I would say Leroy Merlin prices versus Builders Warehouse similar, but I highly suggest you go and check out Macro and Game. I was looking at the square ones. I love the square ones, but I started gravitating towards these ones because I felt like the length would fit the corner of my kitchen. The delivery people came, they delivered the oven and the stove top. Thank you. And let us unwrap our sink. This is what the hand looks like. This is what the hand looks like. 3 years and 8 months ago, I bought my very first house. It was a dream come true. However, this dream needed a few adjustments. So I made over a few bedrooms and the living room, and the biggest one was when I designed and renovated the bathroom, with a bit of help, obviously. Now we are finally going to work on the most important room in the house. We are going to renovate the kitchen. Welcome to the Heart of the Home series. Dumelang guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Reneilwe, Sehlake. I also go by the name Reni if you're new, and if you're a returning subby, welcome back. Love the support, love the reaction towards my kitchen renovation, and let us get into this episode. It's a disaster. It's a lot. It's too much. I hope you stay tuned, and if you are a new person on my channel, we do anything creative home living, not always this big scale kind of renovations. It's only been the bathroom and this current series that we're in, the Heart of the Home series, which is us renovating our kitchen. But besides that, we do meal preps affordably, fast, it's time saving, all that kind of stuff. If you're interested in anything creative home living or home content or home improvement wise, subscribe. This is a channel for you. Let us get into this episode. So we are finally at the demo part of our kitchen series. We are finally destroying our kitchen, taking it apart just so we can put it back together into something that we want, something that's beautiful, something that's out of this world. Well, it's not going to be all the way out of this world. It's going to be like within this world because it's within our budget, within within everything. But anyways, let us get into this episode. First of all, we had to take down the cabinetry, so I enlisted my brother to come in and help me to remove the cabinets and the peninsula thing, because I was trying to save money on the demo because I was already being charged about 900 rands for the demo, so I figured might as well do it myself as far as removing the cabinets and everything. But knowing that I'm gonna get a company to come and remove the tiles and everything and remove the rubble, including the cabinets that I won't be reusing in the rubble that's gonna be going away. Yeah, basically that's what we're doing. I'm home, changed in my work suit, safety boots on. I'm only wearing this shirt because I feel like it matches my brother's shirt. So we both have never done this before, but we're gonna try. So we're gonna start with this middle one, this one. I forgot to take out like things out of the first and second drawers, so I'm just taking those out. I'm gonna save the drawers because I'm gonna use that for my closet makeover. So yeah, it's gonna be something else. Anyways, let me put you guys somewhere and let's get to work.
No.
now that my brother and I have did a bit of our own demo, I kicked down a cabinet. You can blame HGTV for that because it wasn't necessary, but I had to. I mean, you just gotta do it. You have to do it. I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, why not kick it down? So now the real demo is in. The real demo is in. By real, okay, yes, my brother and I did demo a portion of the kitchen, but now it's time to take down the tile where I'm going to signal where I'm keeping the tile, what I want gone, and so that they can even come in to plaster and float the wall. I'll be using one company for that. It's Skotana, I hope I'm not butchering it. It's Skotana Enterprises. Guys, they are awesome because honestly, with the previous contractors that I finally got one contractor that seemed like he knew what he was doing, and he would be a bit affordable as well. And he charged me a lot of money for just removing the tile, plastering and floating the wall. And when I sent Skotana Enterprises the quote that that contractor gave me, they picked up on the fact that that contractor was actually taking advantage and they were overcharging me on the materials. Like they showed me an example with the bag of cement. He was charging me 100 and something rands, whereas a bag could be easily 80 to 90 something rands. So he was basically doubling up on the cost of my materials, and they easily gave me a new coat which was affordable. I don't want to lie. I was also shocked. I was like, oh, okay. It's so funny how I wouldn't even think to go to the store and look for those materials. I felt like, you know what, I don't want to be too much in control, but it seems like not being too much in control meant finances were going to be abused in certain areas if I didn't actually have such a good company look at my quote and say, oh, we can run it lower because these materials are being overcharged. This is as far out as a fridge can go. Okay. This is why I love being a DIY. I already had this drop sheet that I've never used, and I've had it for like 2 years, and I misplaced it and I didn't know where it was. And this is the one that I just bought like the other day. So I have I should have enough to like cover up this area. So my thought is I'm gonna cover up, like sheet out my kitchen so that when they come in tomorrow and do the work, the dust stays as best as contained. I'm not even speaking English. We can contain the dust as best as we can right in the kitchen so that it doesn't flow onto like inside here. Obviously, I do know that dust is gonna come through to this area, but we're minimizing the level of dust that's gonna come through. Ended up using screws over there because the tape was kind of like letting go because this plastic is very heavy. It's darkish in here, but it gives a cozy, nice feel. But anyways, screwed it there, and there. Left this part open because I'm assuming obviously they have to walk in and out, so I can't really screw that part in. Hey guys, come from work, please ask me why I'm starting to feel under the weather. Like throughout, like when I was at work, I started to feel even more under the weather. My throat hurts. Let's start there. And like a part of it, like when I'm talking, like my ears get irritated. I'm gonna try and medicate because honestly, the renovation is starting tomorrow and I don't know why I'm feeling like this when it's supposed to be hard for me, but we'll get through it. Good morning, guys. Today's demo day. I'm done taking a shower because I don't want to bath while they're here working. So I'm done taking a shower. When it's time to go to work, I'll just change and get dressed. It is currently the project manager is already in contact with me, so that's a good thing. I love punctual people because he was like, don't worry, latest 8:30. Don't worry, latest 8:30 will be arriving. That's what he said. So he said between the periods of 8 o'clock and 8:30 will be the latest that they'll arrive. I think they're here. Oh, I forgot to remove the blinds. But they're here. It's starting. Just gonna wait for them to knock because I don't want to be that person opening the door. But it's currently, and they're here. They're coming up the stairs and there's gonna be a knock. Okay, bye. It's so funny how with the bathroom renovation this sound stressed me out and it annoyed me. It was endless. It took the whole day. And like, so weird enough, this loud sound makes me happy and makes me so excited because it means we're starting with the kitchen renovation, guys. We're officially in the heart of the home series. So I'm just sitting outside in the car. I was eating breakfast. It seems like they're done removing the tile. It's currently, so they got here at around 8:30, 9, 10, 11. I'd say it took them 3 hours and something minutes. I'll show you guys what it looks like now. So they took out the tile. This is what my kitchen looks like. It's a mess. They were so fast in removing the tile. I was legit shocked, and they were on time, like on the dot. They came on time. They removed the tile. I will leave their details in the description box down below. If you guys are in Gauteng and you want to work on your house, you want to extend, you want to do something, highly recommend them to you guys. The video not sponsored, like I said. They just have good workmanship and I really appreciated them and their honesty and all kind of stuff. And then now that the tile is gone and the kitchen looks a mess, I did do my best to keep a portion of the kitchen so it's functional, so I can still cook, still do the dishes. And we're just gonna remove that little piece of top once the cabinetry people are finally coming to install the cabinets. Before then, we're just gonna keep it that way just so it's functional, even including the plastering and floating process. So now that they remove the tile and everything, it's time for them to come back and plaster and float the walls. I was at work most of when all of that was happening, so I don't have a video or footage of them plastering and floating, sadly, because I had to be at work when that was happening. But as soon as I got back to work, they were done and they were basically waiting for me just so I can go over everything that they've done, and if I'm happy, if there's anything that they need to work on or retouch up. And honestly, I was happy when I arrived. All looked well and they were done and they were out. And that was so nice. Like, it was so convenient and they cleaned up. I'm gonna emphasize on this because in the coming episodes you're about to find out what happens with one of the tradesmen that I had to deal with. But they actually cleaned up when they were done. Everything was clean. but I made like little dents and divots here so that at least I don't have to do it when it's completely dry. It can dry off with the dents and divots so that I can tile. I don't know if it's enough, but I think it should be because it's more or less what this part looks like. And you can tell the separation of where they floated to where the tile is gonna be. So the contractor followed my instructions very well. And when I didn't understand, like he made it a point, like the project manager, not the contractor, he made it a point to let me know that, okay, this is what I'm saying to you. And then he would show me videos and pictures of everything so I better understand what he's trying to say. And I'm glad that he explained it very well, because then I was able to make the adjustments to say this bottom part must be like this, and then the top part can be floated, and then I can just put the tile in this section. Like, it's so dark in here, I can hardly show you, but anyways, this is what it looks like. Progress, I'm not panicking or anything like that, like I was with my bathroom renovation, and it's less stressful. So that is the nice part. My tonsils are swollen. I can't let my voice out 100% because it really hurts my throat and ears. The pain kept getting worse, so I had to go to the doctor, and he booked me off sick. Guys, I don't want to lie, this was the worst time ever. I had to stop everything, postpone the cabinet people, postpone the whole thing, and live with a half kitchen because I was down for over a week. So don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode, because this is what you're gonna miss.